Okay, now that you've had a chance to try the got it's for lesson 5.3 part 2, the slope of a line, let's look at the answers and make sure you have the correct work. The got it number 1 says identify the slope of the line that passes through the points 5, 4 and -3, 0. Okay, remember there's no graph here that goes along with these points or this line, so we could use the slope formula to figure out the slope. Okay, the slope formula that we just learned in our lesson is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so remember from our key concept, the slope, the definition is the change in the y coordinates, right? We subtract them over the change in the x coordinates. We subtract them. Let's recopy our points, 5, 4, and -3, 0. And then remember we have to label the points. We'll just call this one point 1 because it's the first one they gave us. And this is going to be point 2, the second one they gave us. And again, we want to find the change in y over the change in x. So this is your x coordinate and your y coordinate. Since it's point 1, it's x1, y1. Since this is point 2, you have your x coordinate and your y coordinate. So -3 is your x2, 0 is your y2. All right, now we can just simply plug in our values for the formula to get the answer. So we have y2, which is 0, minus y1, which is 4, over x2, which is -3, minus x1, which is 5. Let's subtract. 0 minus 4 is -4. -3 minus 5 is -8. Okay, we could simplify that, divide both the top and the bottom by -4 to get -1 over -2. Well, since we have a double negative, we could just turn that into a positive. So the answer is that the slope between these 2 points is 1/2. That would be like the rise and the run. The rise would be 1. The 2 would be the run. Okay, let's look at the got it number 2. Identify the line that passes through the points -1, 3 and -6, 10. Well, first, let's copy the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's recopy our points. Okay, let's label the points, point 1, and this is point 2, this is the second point. So we're trying to find the slope between these 2 points. Well, here's x1, y1, x2, y2, and then we're going to plug it into our formula. All right, y2 minus y